Welcome back to another casual conversation. I've spoken to higher education leaders, community activists, politicians, health advocates. I'm pleased to be joined now by two wonderful daughters of Baton Rouge, Miss Kinda, Miss Nayo Andrews. Ladies, I am so pleased to have you guys both sitting down with me for this casual conversation. How are you today?
I'm just happy to be here. I'm honored and happy.
Truly is an honor to be here. I feel like we're trying to put on for our city, but we see people like you who are truly doing it already. So thank y'all so much for having us.
Oh no, well listen, I'm excited when I started doing this, and Nayo asked earlier, what made you think about this? Part of it was something we're doing as a television station, Louisiana First News here, but I like the idea of just sitting down talking to people, just having a conversation, not something hard and heavy, just talking about things. So
just casual.
And that's the whole thing, casual conversation. You know, we got the cardigans on.
I saw you in my closet this morning. We're twinning.
Mr. and Mrs. Rogers.
Old Fred, yeah. Listen, I want to make sure I have your title right. So correct me. So
okay.
Please stop. Say, hey, no, that's not it. I think I do have it right, but wife, mother, daughter, sister, business owner, and how I got to know you guys, social media influencer.
Yes, mother of dragons.
Mother
actually.
of dragons. How many dragons?
6.
Oof.
Well, and if you count my husband, 7, because you know
and she has 2
that's
dogs.
my baby and my dogs. Yeah, 2 fur babies.
2 fur babies.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
You know, I won't get. I had someone a long time ago say they had fur babies. I'm like, those don't count. And then they got mad at me, so I don't say that no more.
Them there's
so,
fighting words.
Yeah,
Be careful.
I know. It was a co-worker of mine many years ago. I said that she was not happy with me. But,
And they start to look like their parents too. Like dogs, they all start to morph into each other.
I draw the line.
Like, she looks
just like me.
yeah. Listen, I for the longest I was against it. I have a cat, my fluffy boy.
Cat lovers.
An orange cat?
Orange cat.
Oh, yeah.
My wife was like, he has attitude.
They have that's the fiery ones.
I'm like, he's a Walter now. So
they really are family. I draw the line at breastfeeding them.
Yeah. No, you got to stop
I
there.
would hope so.
It's like we'd be at the table playing a game or something, the family, the kids, he'll just come find a spot, like deal me in or something. I'm like, so.
They're the perfect roommate. I just adopted a cat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good. I said, I'm like, he's been here before.
Yeah.
So, how do you balance all of that?
When I find out, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay? Because it's a change. In January, I actually took over ownership of my mother's Allstate agency, Andrews Family Allstate, 40 years here in Baton Rouge. And I did not know how much that amazing woman has been doing all this time. And add that to motherhood and everything else and social media, which was, my bread and butter before insurance. I'm still working it out, but I'm confident I'll get the balance.
Okay. Well, I am going to get to mom and the company, but that's a great answer. Usually someone has an answer for that, and
But she makes it look easy.
I'm tired, y'all.
Again, from my vantage point, it does. I won't say easy because that's not fair. I'm obviously not living in your shoes, so. But to see it certainly does look like you do it well. I know the last one. I'm jumping all over the place, but I know one of the last ones you posted was about how do you do this, and you don't have time to eat, you don't have time to go to bed.
I know. it's been wonderful for my figure, though.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like on social media especially, so often people, they give you the highlight reels. You're not seeing the struggles of daily life, and I think we're getting a little more transparent with stuff. But sharing that so that other people can understand and feel like, okay, I'm good too. Everything's not perfect is important for me.
Yeah, that's great. I like to hear that, ma'am. Same thing with your titles: daughter, sister, aunt, business owner, influencer. How do you do it?
I'm just taking it day by day. Like you said, I don't have an algorithm or like a formula for it, but I just take it as it comes and, just stay on my toes.
Yeah.
And, especially where we get to this point now where, me and my sister, we both are taking over the agency and my mom is kind of stepping back and it takes 2 of us just to fill her shoes. And so now also just trying to, almost, I didn't say parent my parents, but almost kind of just making sure that the family and everything is together, the agency also with the family. A family agency or a family business is a very particular and a specific type of dynamic. So it's like, you know, we all try to make sure that we have our influence, we all have our say in how things run. So we all try to just make sure that we keep everything to an understanding for our family and our dynamic, for sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and just jump to it because I was gonna get to it later. But you talk about taking over a business. Obviously, mom, and we want to make sure we recognize Miss Agnes for all she's done and who she is. But you have these, and I don't know them. You guys know the other people that work there, right? So now you're taking over. You're taking over a responsibility, not just to the business, but will they be like her? Will they, you know, how
Right. Are they receptive?
culture of it-
so
of it down.
Yeah.
that's a different dynamic for you guys, but also for them, I'm sure, huh?
Yeah, well, I know it's kind of like, I could kind of be like a bridge because I was in the agency, like, you know, for 6 years. And then basically we were both born and raised in the agency, but from a professional dynamic, I was in there like I came into like around 2019 as a, you know, officially. So kind of understanding how things were ran before and how we want to start integrating different things and modernizing it is good to just be understanding. And a lot of people that have been in our agency have been with us for years and they have seen us, have been, you know, we're a family, so they kind
I'ma
of
stop
know
you
how
right
we
there.
operate.
Diane Woods, okay?
Yes.
She,
And who's
Mama
Miss
D.
Who's Miss Diane?
Miss Diane,
Okay.
shout out Mama D. And I'm not supposed to look at the cameras, but
Yeah.
right, Mama D. We love you.
Okay.
She has been with us almost 40 years,
Yeah.
almost as long as my mother owned
I was in her wedding
the
as the bell
agencies.
ringer.
So, I mean, it's family.
The bride is coming.
Family. And so for them, it's like, oh, well, Nayo's been here. Oh, and Kinda's always been in and out, you know, when the wild child was coming to take over. I'm sure there were some
Yeah.
private conversations.
No, everything is trying to make us say transparency is key, for
Yeah.
sure.
But it's definitely
family.
family.
Good.
Jinx.
Good. Oh, I like to hear that. Social media. How did you guys find your way into that world? I post. It's mostly about work, right? I hate to say it. It's, you know, murder, death, kill, politicians.
Yeah.
So, but when you guys, and that's kind of how I've kind of found my way into your world. It's just like, I guess the algorithms, you mentioned that word. It's like, okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
You know, you like it, smile. Okay, that's funny. That's funny.
it going.
That's just funny,
Yeah.
funny, funny.
You like us.
So-
You really like us.
So, how did you find your way into that space to make it a part of your life?
Well, I want to say Ken has always been super into photography. Like, so in
Okay.
our family, she's kind of like the official photographer. So
It's true.
Like the Nikon or Kodak or
Like
just
I had
like the one that on her shoulder, like
Okay.
almost like, you know, she'd be a little kid trying to
Okay,
record
okay.
stuff.
I have the
and-
Rebel T6i and, you know, Nikons
and all that, yeah.
Okay.
So I think, you know, with our dad kind of like in photography, and she kind of just taking it to the next level. Like, if you go on her Facebook, like years before like influencing was a thing, she would like just have like just big albums
It's all
and
true.
stuff. So it is.
It's me.
Yeah.
No kidding.
But yeah, so it's kind of just been in her, and then, you know, when opportunity meets luck, you know, that's when things can really take off. And that's how I think that's the foundation of how she came into it.
Yeah, I think it was organic for sure. I've always been a thespian. I like to say I was bitten by the acting bug as a child. It burrowed under
about to do
my
a monologue,
skin.
yeah, hold
It
on.
laid eggs in my heart, and now those eggs are hatching.
Okay.
My husband is Navy, retired
Okay.
Navy. You know, hoorah.
Well, thank him for his service.
Thank him
yeah.
for his service. Thank y'all. And so we were like moving around, and I was kind of
yeah.
just playing housewife, and I was like, I need some outlet. I need something to do. So, you know, photographing the kids and just posting things. And then it's like when something goes viral, you got to just strike while the iron is hot, you know? And
Because someone's looking for the next thing.
exactly. And
Okay.
we have these, you know, little microwave attention spans, you know, popcorn society now.
It tells you
Yeah.
45 seconds or something. I see
Yeah.
the
Attention
things.
spans like
I'm
that now.
I don't know what
The
that is.
ideal video on social media is 7 seconds.
That's it.
7 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, people scroll quickly.
Yeah. So you better catch them in, yeah. But I think just being authentic, you know, I think for a long time, especially with, you know, conservative parents and with parents who are, you know, respected in the community, a lot of times I did feel as though, like, I don't know what authenticity I can have in this environment. You know, will it be accepted? And then I think I just reached a point where I was like, you know, just be true to yourself. And doing that is when I found, I think, my calling.
So what goes into creating? Because you guys do some things together, but you also do things individually. So what goes into creating anything? I mean, you know, again, my mind doesn't think that way. God bless my daughter. She's very creative. She designs things. She
I love that.
paints.
Nurture that.
Yeah.
I have. She can get it from me, right? it's like I can draw a line but
Your stick figures are probably
that's
trash.
it, right? So, how do you come up with anything? You heard something, you saw something. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm just curious how that works.
I think a lot of like the audio sometimes, like you kind of just have to think of how you can have it to pertain to a message of what you want to say. And sometimes you can just be inspired. I know Kinda does a lot. Like, well, I used to be her photographer back in the day.
She was my photographer.
It was just like, you know, it was at first it was just fun. Like, you know, she just liked to do it, and I like, you know, before tripods and stuff, I was her human tripod. So, but and then just kind of getting into it, you know, being the mother of 6, and then me being an auntie, and kind of taking a village.
They truly like her more than me, so there's
I let
that.
them get away with a lot of stuff.
But you find like your niche, right? So whatever your shtick is gonna be, and then you look for maybe trending audios or you know the songs that are popping at the moment, and then you say, how can that fit into my niche, my story, and then just tell it from your perspective.
Yeah, because we'll bounce back and forth and say, you know, this would be something that would be good for you. Or, you know, we just kind of just
We
roll
send
off
each
of
other. We call it pebbling. We pebble to each other all day. You know, penguins.
Okay.
When they love someone, they give them little pebbles.
Okay.
So when you
all
and
right.
your friends are like sending videos back and forth all day, you're pebbling.
Okay. I have a partner that sends me stuff via Instagram.
Yep.
And
He's pebbling you.
Yeah, I tell
That
him
is
so.
so sweet.
Sometimes I
That's
say,
y'all love
I was like,
language.
no, I like, man, stop sending me that stuff.
Bruh. Oh, bruh, I already saw it.
Because some of it is it's like not safe for work. Like, man, stop sending me that stuff. I was like,
Gonna get you
yeah,
flagged.
he's at work. I'm like,
On the
I'm at work right now.
clock.
What you doing right now?
Yeah,
Right?
find real
How you at work sending all this?
It's like, which I get it. Nobody, but it's like, how you doing all that stuff? So, I do. And before I move on to some other things, how did you guys get Miss Agnes and Dean Andrews involved in these?
Man, I think about
It's
dad.
her.
Dad is the hardest one that we had to get.
She's daddy's girl. She can get him do anything.
And you gotta meet him on his level, cause like I think the one I got, he was like trying to change a tire, cause I'm the queen of getting flat tires.
Always.
Get roadside assistance. But you know, but he also likes just to come to you gotta just meet people sometimes on their playing field. So I just caught him in action. And a lot of things
I do
know
it against his
Kinda would
will.
be in the middle.
Yeah.
We'll be in the middle of something. She's like, this would be a good content. We gotta get content. And she'll pull out her tripod.
It takes
you know.
over your mind. You see
Yeah.
it everywhere. Like, I want to do a TikTok with you.
Okay.
We gotta
Will
dance.
you do a dance
We gotta
with me?
dance ready.
Oh, you're asking?
Yeah, no,
We
we
can actually kind
I
of
see you live on the air.
No.
Can we get you in a video?
This is the video.
meet you at your place.
We'll meet you where you are.
Yeah. Okay. And mom, how's that? Because it's like she's so funny, but
She's good. She's natural. Yeah.
She's a one taker.
She does it in one take. And the thing that's funny is I really think mom likes that. And I feel
Okay.
like she's never had the outlet. And you know our dad is really the conservative one.
Yes, yeah,
So
I
I
know
think
Dean.
she's always been like, I'm the dean's wife, but when I can get her on those things, she actually loves it.
She's a dancer at heart.
She's a dancer.
If you ever see anybody who sees our mom in her natural habitat is probably somewhere dancing at some ball or gala or something.
Okay. All right. Well.
Or somewhere in New Roads.
Okay. All right.
Shout out New Roads.
Shout out New Roads.
AJ's.
Yeah.
It was a hole in the wall club.
Single Terry Street, baby.
Yeah. Let me shift back to the business a little bit.
Get serious.
No, it's kind of get back to it because you guys are business owners,
No, this is true.
and social media is great, it's fun, but you also have a 9 to 5,
Yeah.
so to speak. Taking over a family business, you know, you've seen shows about that sometimes. And why did you say I'm gonna go into that route? I mean, you're both educated, highly educated young ladies.
Highly.
Why not go seek another path? Why kind of going down a path that's already laid, which is a good thing, but seek another road? I'm curious about that.
I think that we have had a lot of influence from our parents, and they've always talked about, the struggles they went through. Our mother integrated her high school, in New Roads, Catholic High Point Capee. And so they talk about what they went through and how hard they got to be where they are. So for us to know that we can come into something that is already, the foundation is laid, we don't need to reinvent the wheel when we can just continue to go on and on. I think our biggest goal is to know that, this is the first time that we're going to have generational wealth. And that's something that we can also have for our kids. And really, I think for Mom, it was important, and for us, to honor her legacy.
Yes,
because
for sure.
blood, sweat, and tears went into this agency, and we don't take that for granted. And I mean, I don't want to start here if I can start here.
Yeah, and the great thing is, I think it's more about just honoring the legacy. Like my sister said, she put blood, sweat, and tears. Like, literally, if anybody asks how I got here, she would tell you she left her office desk, had me, and then 2 weeks later, brought me back into the office with her. So it was like we were raised into this agency.
She was our first intern at 2 weeks old, I
tell people the agency is her first child because like she put a lot into it. She sacrificed a lot. She put a lot of personal touches. She knows
Sweat
her
equity.
customers. She would do a lot with Southern. There's a lot of things that we are integrated in that we have already in us. Like, we were third generation Southern University graduates. And so we like to do a lot to honor the legacy of Southern and also the legacy of our mothers. So it's almost like it was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And you don't want to squander such an opportunity that's also not presented to many people.
Right.
And then I also want to break the stereotype of not only family businesses, but African American family businesses not making it past the first or second generation.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure, and you feel it, and we don't want to let anybody
Well,
down.
they say too much is given, much is required, or much is some Spider-Man quote. Too much, yeah, but
Great power.
with
great power comes great responsibility.
Exactly. So yes.
Well, yeah, and a separate conversation I had with a friend of mine, Rick Gallo. He said, "Heavy is the crown," and I was like, "Rick, okay, you preaching to me right now," but he's right.
Yeah.
Right, it's a responsibility that we have, and if especially in our community, let's just be honest, you have an opportunity to grow something, whoever grew it, mom, dad, uncle, sister, whoever,
Right.
and can keep it going for another generation. And you have 6 dragons, right?
Right.
We're gonna put them to work too.
Them dragons on.
Some more dragons, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stick with the business here too a little bit. You did mention Southern. I do want to talk about that.
Because I know we'll be out there passing out Southern football schedules
Yeah.
as little kids.
That was us
So,
out
like,
there.
I caught Dean at a game last year for something he gave me, and I was like, "Hey, Dean," and he gave it. I forget what it was, a schedule or something.
It's
It had-
scheduled.
it
It's
had
football
on something.
season.
Right,
It
the
had
name
on-
on the glove on the back.
Yeah, it was. I was like, "They got you working out here, huh?" Like, yeah.
He's our street BT.
I was on your website. I do research for these. I know. We
I
just-
love that.
But I read, especially on the review part, I was reading how you guys were interacting and how not just the quote unquote good ones, thanking for being a part, but would perceive, hey, if there's an issue, here's my email address. Holla at me, right?
You saw I did that, huh?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
So I said, holla at me. Reach out to me. I'm sorry.
We got it. It's casual, baby. It's casual.
Very casual.
Why is that important?
Nayo.
Oh, I would say we definitely love, we don't want to say our customers, we say our family. So we treat everyone like a family. I tell people, I handle people as if I was talking to my auntie or my uncle, my cousin, or even a grandparent. So we try to lead with love. And we also try to educate our customer base, not with just, oh, here's the policy, this is what your mortgage requires, this is what your financial lien holder requires for your car. We say, this is what, after looking and getting some assessments of your life and what you have to protect, this is how I would suggest your policy covers, and this is what it covers, especially in Louisiana during hurricane season. We do a lot of our educating or edutainment that we try to do with educating our customers so that they know when a situation happens, it's not just what does my policy cover, but this is what my policy covers, or feeling an opportunity to come to us frankly and have any issues, be able to handle it, because we like to lead with love and lead how we expect people to be treated.
And if we're going to be quoting amazing movies, I believe it was Scarface who said,
You said a lot.
he said,
This is a lot.
all I have is my word and my, you can finish it.
I'm not.
Okay.
Please don't. This is a family show.
All right, it's a PG show. But you know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
true. And I think about that. Like, I need to do what I'm going to say I'm going to do. Or I need to follow up. And if something is wrong, let me know. Because I want to fix it. Because I don't want anybody walking out of here upset. Even if you were going to leave us, I want to win you back. I want to find an opportunity to earn your business back and to make right on that. Because all I have is my word and my. So you know what I mean? That's truly important. And I think that your reputation matters. I think so much of our business is organic. It's referral based. So we don't want anyone leaving saying anything negative. All we want people to say is, I had the most amazing experience at Andrews Family Allstate. You have to go there.
And we tell people it's never bye, it's see you later. Because we're going to win you back. Because it's usually a situation outside of our control. But
There's another movie. I think somebody said.
What's the rating?
Oh, it's not the movie. I think it was on Scared Straight. If I want you, I'm gonna get you.
Oh my God.
We're gonna work on the quotes later.
No posts. This is like this. And I have some other things I want to keep going. This one's probably going to be a little bit longer than our other ones. That's fine. When it comes to, because you were talking about it, and you made me thought about it when you brought insurance and policy. That stuff could be confusing. I know.
Tell me about it.
I had, just personally, I had this issue last year. I had to call my brother because he's retired now. He worked in insurance law. Maybe I should have went to law school, but that's neither here
I
nor
think you're
there.
doing good.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I said, hey man, I kind of pictured.
Yeah.
I said, yeah.
You got translated for
So
me.
what is this? And he just like broke it down. I said, okay, now tell it to me like you
Like
tell
I'm
mama.
5.
Like when he explains stuff to my
To mom,
mama.
right.
And he was like, because this, I'm like, okay, help. What is that?
Yeah.
X, Y, Z, ABC, and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. And stuff like that. So he's like, well, when you talk to him, you need to make sure you're doing this, and that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Say these key words.
That's important, yeah.
And it all worked out, which I'm good, but it was like, but it's good to have people that can explain it. And I know
Yeah.
everybody, it's like, okay, I know I need auto, I know I need home, I know I need this, I know I need that. And most people will just kind of just go on the websites and do a quote and boom, Bob's your
and
uncle.
that personalization is
Yeah.
not there. Because I tell everybody, if I didn't work in insurance, I wouldn't know what people are talking about when it's like breaking down a policy. So I tell people, I break it down, and no offense, but I break it down to people like they 5. And I go over everything in layman's terms, because we go over everything in layman's terms in our agency. We speak to people on a very personal basis, saying this is what the dwelling covers, and this is what your content protects if you have anything inside the home. So it's
Over
a lot.
explaining, because you don't know what you don't know, and you don't know what your customer understands, and not to infantilize them, but you want to like really break it down just in case.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people are afraid to ask the questions. So before they even think, I don't want to sound like, an
think they
idiot,
should already know
let
this
me
type
tell
of
them
stuff.
that and just remind them of it. Because we didn't all grow up, eating, drinking, and sleeping insurance like Agnes made us. So,
Little briefcases.
Right.
That's
But no,
good.
we just try to meet, like I said, meet people on their playing field and understand, and making sure they understand what their policy covers. Because I tell people a lot apparently, but I tell people all the time, you only really need your insurance when you are in a dire need. If you have a fire, if you have a car accident, if you have any kind of flood or any situation like that, and that's not the time when you need to be learning what your policy covers.
Right. And
So
as
we're
trusted
always a good
advisors, that's our due
defense.
diligence.
Our defense is our offense.
Yeah, good. Well, you guys are very good at what you do, so props to you for that.
Well, we'll take it. You know, well, new kids do it like this now.
Is that how they do it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Somebody called me I'm an auntie, but somebody called me an auntie and I did like this and I was offended. So, now
that
I gotta- It's weird. I don't really like that.
You got
But
it?
You see it though?
Hearts, everybody.
I don't know if I'm doing
That's
it
good
right,
enough.
but
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna stick to this though.
I know being a part of the community is important to you guys. We had in Louisiana First News as well. We want to be. I'm obviously you got to cover the news of the day, but also everything isn't. I want to make sure everything isn't heavy. And some of the things we go up for, sponsoring local festivals and things like that. Why attach your name to those type of events, and why show up? You just don't attach your name to them. You guys are out there having a good time as well.
We be serving popcorn and everything.
Yeah.
You have
Snowballs.
some popcorn.
I think going back to, what has always worked for our mother, which was the organic, the outreach out there, as some people call it, the guerrilla marketing.
Yeah.
Being present and being a presence.
Oh yeah.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
yes,
yeah, that was Mardi Gras, y'all.
that was. We were feeling it. It was like 20 degrees out
It
there.
was so
but-
fun
yeah.
though. I remember because we were right next to each other, and it was cold.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I remember asking like, "Where's mom and dad?" And they were like,
No, they weren't coming out there. We
We had to put
really
our
take
foot
care
down.
of them.
We put
We're
our foot
parenting
down.
them now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
but I didn't mean to cut you off. But just you talked about. I mean, just continue. Just that.
Yeah, so it's always been the natural, the organic outreach, and I think we wanted to make sure that we continued that. We want to modernize our agency, so we're kind of like in a hybrid transitional vibe. But what Mom did was relationship based and building relationships and leveraging relationships and finding opportunities to be present in the community. We want to be the first thing you think of when you think of insurance. Like
When you think
I'm
of
coming
insurance,
to America.
if you think of
When you think
insurance,
of insurance, think of my team.
But yeah,
We have a lot of vocal stems. It's a sister thing.
We're movie watchers.
Yeah.
So, but I think a
Remember
lot
that on
of
Coming to
it-
America? That was on Coming to America.
Yeah. No. Hey, listen. I enjoy movies too, so I get it.
But I think we really just try to also be in the community because we do a lot of community efforts, but also our agency has been here for 40 years. So we've been having people who first generation, second generation, like we've been having grandkids.
That's two
and-
generations.
Yeah,
That's a long
we have
time.
families insured that, but like they feel so apart that they want
Yeah.
to make sure that their family or friends get the type of
We're
service.
starting
that
to
we
write some
provide.
people's grandbabies. They're like, my grandbaby coming in there. And it's
I'm like,
what,
oh God,
she's
your
driving?
child is driving now. Oh my
Yeah.
God, remember when she was born?
Yeah. Well, but that also is a testament to who you guys are,
Yeah,
right? So.
we hope so for sure.
I do have to talk about our university. We all of us went to Southern University.
The Southern University.
A&M College.
A&M College, proud graduates. You guys talked about being third generation.
My daughter is a fourth
Third-
generation
you're
Jaguar.
fourth, that's right. She goes there. I've
Yeah.
seen that.
And we were really honestly between Allstate and Southern. That's where we were raised. Because with
Yeah.
our dad being the dean, College of Business, the longest reigning dean of the College of Business at Southern
Longest reigning
University.
dean, yes,
Shout out,
that's
Dad.
right. Shout out Dean Andrews.
The voice you just did, I don't like that.
That was my
I know what that was.
Yeah.
Okay.
But talk about the university and what the university what does it mean? I know what it means to me. I mean, but what does it mean to you guys?
Well, we bleed blue and gold, I want to say. Like, I would say we were raised on that campus. I went to Southern Lab from 2nd to 12th grade. Our brother was baptized at the T.J. Jemison Center. And it has sold so much into us personally on an educational level. And then also just on a business level. We've done so many partnerships with different departments and just being able to even give back to like my dad's his Gale on the Bluff, the scholarship foundation, which I was a recipient for at one point. So it's like really giving back to the seeds that were sold into us.
When I think of Southern, I just, it feels like I'm at home, you know?
Yeah.
We spent so much time, we did the camps, we were at ESI, the Engineering Summer Institute, and there
Yeah.
was Timbuktu.
Then Garrett A.
and
Morgan.
Garrett A. Morgan, the business camps. I mean, we were raised on that campus and
Yeah.
spending time at the lab school and then going on to the university and knowing that our grandfather came back from World War II and went to Southern.
Yes.
And that, I really kind of get emotional when I think about it, because nowhere else could we have done that and have that kind of legacy. You know, this was a time when we couldn't go to another school. There were schools around here we couldn't go to. So, you know, a lot of times I've had people say, you speak so well, or y'all are so educated. Why did you go to an HBCU? And I'm thinking that is why we speak so well. That is why we're highly educated, because we went to an HBCU. Because we were not just y'all gonna get me on my soapbox, okay? I am so passionate about that.
Stand on it.
Yeah.
And about higher education for our family and for our community. And I just know what Southern put into us. I don't think I could have gotten that anywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now listen, I was giving a tour to a new reporter, and I took her up there, and obviously they're making improvements and this new building,
Yes,
that
new
new
tennis
building,
courts
new
and
this,
new student
new
housing
that,
is
new
coming.
student all that, and I'm like, I don't remember that. My dorm got torn down.
Oh,
They building this,
where
they
were you?
building
Were you
that.
in
No.
white?
I
Were
was
you in
in
white?
Lottie Anthony.
Oh
Boy, you was, I had the slums. You know, not bad. I mean, that was good at that time.
As long as
Y'all
you weren't in
was thugging
Jones
it.
and Bowley, because that was the
Bowley,
OGs.
I was in Jones in my freshman,
freshman year, yeah.
Yeah, we had to be in Jones.
I
back
used to
then.
break in that dorm.
Yeah,
Oh,
oh
good
my God.
times. Good times.
Yes.
But no, listen, I told her, I said, listen, obviously I have dozens of friends that I'm still friends with today because of this university.
Yes.
And it means a lot to me, that university and that whole North Baton Rouge, Scotlandville area.
Yeah.
So
I'm so excited for football season.
yeah.
So I just want to just go across the hump and just hear like some smell of jambalaya and hear some Mel Waters playing or something, you know.
Well, I am going to have Kedrick Taylor on here
baby.
soon, so
We love
he's going to be a part of this. So I certainly will be talking about that.
Let him know.
Yeah.
We're going to be tailgating out
yeah.
there, too, all
Yes.
football season. So you definitely have to come to our
Come get a
tent.
plate.
Yeah, listen. Hey, you don't have to tell me twice, so I'll be out there. So get you out of here with this. I know I've taken up a lot of your time this
Oh,
fine
it's
day.
flown
been
by.
fun.
Such a
All day.
casual
So,
conversation.
And I'm kind of asking this of everybody. It's, so same question, both of you guys.
Rapid fire question.
No, not rest. Just a simple question. But what would you tell your younger self if given an opportunity, and why?
I would say keep going. I would say don't let anything anyone else says affect you, because people can judge you. People never know what you're going through. But as long as you know who you are and whose you are, you will be okay.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I am my younger self, so I'm just playing. But no, I would really just say everything is going to work out. I know I sometimes can be like an overthinker, and I kind of just try to like fix everything at the drop of a dime when something happens, but it's just take everything as it comes and learn and enjoy the experience that you go through to get to where you want to be.
Great
Seize the
answers.
day.
Always trust the process.
Yeah.
No, great answers. I want to thank you both for spending some time with me for this.
Thank you. I'm
Thank
so
you
happy
for the
to-
This
opportunity.
I feel still honored.
This super casual conversation. Ladies, thank you so much.
Thank
Wish
Let's go make a
you-
TikTok.
Yeah, we ready. Now get them
Wish-
legs, get them toes, some
wish-
twinkle toes warmed up.
Wishing you all the best. And again, thank you for joining us for this casual conversation. Thank you.
Thank
you.
you.